Hi, welcome to Colorful Crochet. This is Susan. Thank you for visiting with me, and today I have an unboxing from, I think, Lion Brand. I got several boxes when I was away on vacation, and now I am going through them all, and this one is next up on my list. So let's just get right to it. I found my big scissors, and what I really like from Lion Brand are the kits. It seems like basically, if you like a yarn, I like to go see what yarn I like, and then I'll see if there's any kits using that yarn, because usually the kit will have the yarn on sale for whatever the sale price is, or the kit will be off 30% or something like that. And then the pattern will be included basically for free. So why not? If you're going to get the yarn anyway, I'd rather get it with a free pattern. So let's see what came. This is chock full, chock full of yarn. And I don't have a list of the patterns that came with these, so I will put those up as I look at this. It is packed to the brim. I love it. I'm so excited. And a lot of these yarns are ones that I have not used before. So first up here, I have Color Theory, which I've never used before. This is from the creator Two of Wands, the designer. Ooh, it's very soft. It is 100% acrylic and very, very small writing on the label, but it is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 246 yards, 225 meters, 4 medium weight, and it recommends a 5.5 millimeter hook, and this is in the color Peacock. Isn't that beautiful? And I know I did most of these yarns I bought as part of a kit, so I will put up the pattern that came with the kit. And this, yeah, so I got, there's 3 there, so 6. At this point, I think I have 6 of those. And then wanted to try this Two of Wands. Also did this, the newest yarn is Cottino, and this is a cotton and superwash merino blend. It's not quite as soft as the acrylic, but it's still nice. Still on par with maybe what the Cotton Sprout DK is over at Premier. It's a lightweight 3, 4 millimeter hook is recommended, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 296 yards. Machine wash, gentle, tumble dry, low. I don't know if I said that about this, what the washing instructions were. Machine washable and dryable for the Color Theory. So this is machine wash, gentle, tumble dry, low, which is still good, and made in India. This is the color Mineral. Of all the colors, I just fell in love with this, so I knew I had to get a kit that included this mineral color. So pretty. Okay, so 5 of these. And then also, okay, I have a love-hate relationship with this yarn because it's very difficult to work with, but it's so pretty, and it was very inexpensive with this kit on sale. So this is the Mandala string yarn, and this is very ropey in texture, but it's thin. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 350 yards, 320 meters, 100% acrylic. It's a #1 super fine yarn. It is machine washable and dryable. And this, I think it recommends a 4 millimeter hook. And this color is Ballad. I liked this neutral colorway. if you get this yarn, definitely put it in, ball it up right away, because once this label comes off and it starts to fall apart, it tangles almost immediately. So really, like, intentionally ball it up so that it won't get away from you. It won't tangle up on you as you work. And then I wanted to try some of this Mandala gradient, and this is 295 yards, 270 meters, a number 4 weight. It recommends, I can't see, I think it's a 5.5 millimeter hook, and 90% acrylic, 10% nylon, washable and dryable. I think there's a kit for a blanket that I liked, so I put this one in my cart. This is steel blue. So this is different from some of those other gradients. It really, I mean, this is not white, but it gets very close to white. It goes out in these beautiful deep blue. I like this kind of gray blue color. So that is steel blue. Oh, and this is a different color. I think the blanket had a couple different tones. This is dark teal. And I like, what colors I like. Hopefully try not to be too boring, but I mean, it's just one of the things I like about crocheting and making my own items is that I can make them in the colors that I really like. And I don't have to just hope for the best when I go to a store. So here's another teal. And I don't know if that's it for the blanket. I can't believe there would only be 3, but okay. And then I got several Mandala skeins. I love the Mandala yarn, the regular Mandala yarn. And I'm going to do one of my stash of the week. So I'm going to go through some of the color ways that I already have. And so I'll just quickly go through the ones that I got to add to that with these kits. This is a 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 590 yards, 540 meters, 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable. And let's see, 3 weight. Recommends, I think, a 5 millimeter hook. And this is Pegasus. I already have a Pegasus in my stash, and I really wanted to get another one or 2. I don't know if I got 2 of them, just to make sure I had enough to make a project, because I really like these colors. And then there were a couple sweaters that I liked in the kits. So this is Warlock. Very earthy, nice fall colors with that pop of jade green and purple. Put that in there. This is Bowser, I guess from Super Mario Brothers. I don't know. Again with the green, purples. So could put those together maybe. And this is another Pegasus dragon. It's like a mossy, swampy green with that bright blue. I have a shawl that I'm making in the Red Heart Roll With It melange, and it looks like it's got dragon scales on it. So I just thought, oh, well, dragon. Maybe I'll make one that's actually out of the color dragon. This is color orcs. These are all like fantasy creatures. So the orcs are from Lord of the Rings. I'm assuming they mean that. I don't think the orcs look like that, but they didn't really have a lot of purple and pink going on. But it makes this yarn pretty. Okay. I don't remember getting this, but I think it was part of a blanket kit. Unicorn. This would make a pretty baby blanket. I think it's just part of a blanket that had several of these skeins in it. These are 3 more of the Warlock. I think I have one of these. That's why I got some more. Genie. 3 of those. And then these are the Mandala bonus bundles. So it's basically twice the amount of yarn. And this is 10.5 ounces, 300 grams, 1,181 yards, 1,080 meters, machine washable and dryable, 100% acrylic. It's a 3, same basic stats except for the amount of yarn. And this is Babar. So I have 2 of those. I think these are the same. Yeah, but when you get them online, you can't really do anything about the fact that they do roll these differently every time. So it's not like a gradient where you're always going to have the white or light color in the middle and the darker on the outside. You're going to have a different pattern. So keep that in mind if that bothers you, but it doesn't really bother me that much. So let's see if I have, like I have 2 of these are 2 Pegasus, but they are similar, but you can see that it starts with the purple. It's like purple to the green. This is purple to the orange. So if you want to keep it consistent, you might want to cut some of these yarns to the different colors, but it works out okay for me. And then this is for one of the blanket kits, I know, but the Pound of Love, which goes really well with the Mandala yarns because they don't have solid Mandala yarns, just black, but it works well together. And this is 16 ounces, 454 grams, 1,020 yards, 932 meters. It's a 4 medium weight. It recommends a 6 millimeter hook. Yeah, so it's a 4 instead of a 3, but it still works out fine. That's very similar. And machine washable and dryable. Made in Turkey. It's nice and soft. All of these are, I think the Mandala yarns are all soft. Yeah. The least soft is probably this Pound of Love. And then the Cottino, but it's cotton, so you expect that. The softest is for sure this Color Theory or the Mandala Gradient, but I think the Color Theory wins out with that. So I will put up the kits that go with some of these yarns, but that's what I got from Lion Brand. I couldn't help myself. I hadn't bought from them in a while, and I just love all these colors, and we will see more of the Mandala when I do more of my stash yarn of the week material. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.